Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Welcome to this evening's collective futsal session. Let's raise our kundalinis, put ourselves in a bandhan. Let's put our hands together and humbly request Shri Mataji to grant us permission for this evening's collective meditation. For those of us who have got our futsal buckets ready, let's put a bandhan on the water with the Samudra Devata mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's get our feet in the water. So let's start our meditation today with moving our attention to the Muladhara. So as we meditate through the chakras today, we will concentrate a little bit extra on the three granthis, or the knots of illusion, the psychic knots of illusion they're called. Just learning a little bit about them, using the mantras and the affirmations that we can use, and hopefully feel them open within ourselves. Information just to help us introspect and work on those. And then we finish off with a short video of Shri Mataji explaining them, and then going back into meditation with the mantras again with those. So let's start with going through our cleansing of our energy centers at the same time. Few nice deep breaths in and out. Keeping our attention on the Sahasrara is checking the current state of our subtle system. So request Shri Kundalini, who is the reflection within us, who is the reflection of the Adi Kundalini, the Kundalini of the Adi Shakti, Shri Mataji, to please awaken within us, to cleanse our subtle system, to establish the sensitivity to our vibrations, to the subtle system. And to Mother, please, let us feel our subtle system on our hands. Let me feel the state of my subtle system on my hands. Let's move our attention down to the Muladhara. Mother, I am innocent. As we're saying the affirmations, keeping our attention on that subtle center, with the humble desire in our hearts for the deities of those centers to establish their presence, to let the essence of their qualities be awakened within us. Mother, I am innocent. Let's move our attention to the Swadhisthana chakra. Mother, please establish pure thoughts, pure knowledge, and pure attention within me. Mother, please establish pure thoughts, pure knowledge, and pure attention within me. So now we meditate on the Brahma Granthi, which is the knot of illusion between the center Swadhisthana and the center Napi. So this is the first knot that is created by our attention being entangled with matter and materialism. It basically starts at the Muladhara, moves up the left channel and creates our superego. So with this, as we get engrossed into the materialism, we lose our attention on our spirit. So to overcome this granthi or to dissolve this knot, we put our attention on our spirit and not on worldly matters. The mantra we use here is Shri Brahma Grantha Vibhedini. So Vibhedini is one that pierces that granthi, that knot, thereby destroying this knot. So we keep our attention nicely centered. We'll say the mantra for Shri Brahma Granthi Vibhedini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahma Granthi Vibhedini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please take away my attention from matter and materialism. Let's move our attention to the Nabhi. Mother, really, you are the doer and you are the enjoyer. And since we do nothing, we are at peace. Mother, I am satisfied. I am peace. I am my own guru. Let's meditate on our Nabhi and avoid for a few minutes. So next we move our attention to the second granthi or knot, which is between the center nabhi and the vishuddhi in the heart. The Vishnu granthi is the second knot where obviously we start thinking that we do something and achieve something in this world. So here we become aware of ourselves as a separate entity, to think, to strive, live with our ambitions, basically taking us to the right side. So this is where the ego is born. So this is the one knot that we cannot break by ourselves. Only God can do it, which means it's through respecting ourselves as our spirit and surrendering ourselves to God. So surrendering our ego and our actions. So the mantra is for Shri Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini. Again, the one that destroys that Granthi, or the one that pierces Vibhedini, pierces that Granthi and helps to dissolve it. So here we say the mantra for Shri Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. So Mother, please dissolve my ego. Help me be aware of when my ego pops up. Help me avoid the feeling of separatedness. Let me feel one with the whole world. Let's move our attention to the center heart. Mother, please make me fearless. Give me the strength to face myself, to correct myself, and to allow my spirit to be my guide. Mother, I am the spirit. Let's move our attention to the Vishuddhi. Mother, as I am the spirit, how can I be guilty? Mother, please make me a collective being, dissolved in the collective consciousness. Let's move our attention to the Agya Chakra. The mantra, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Mother, please forgive me. Ham Sham. So now we move to the third granthi. It's called the Rudra Granthi, between the Vishuddhi and the Agya. So Rudra Granthi, which is the last knot, uh, with the artificiality of our seeking when we start to develop self-destructive tendencies. So here, the best way to undo this knot is to focus on our spirit, our attention on that, on our seeking with literally like a one-track mind to achieving our spirit, achieve on the path of our ascent, and not fritter it away with the world around us. So the mantra here we say is for Shri Rudra Granthi Vibhedini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Rudra Granthi Vibhedini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. So here they say, Mother, please help me to stop all my self-destructive tendencies, whatever their nature may be. Help me also to stop from being harmful to others. Now, with the passing of the three granthis, the dissolving of the three granthis, and the mantras we say, there's a final mantra we say, the set of these, which is basically to open the agya, the narrow gate to the kingdom of heaven. Because as the ego and the superego balloon up, they block the sahasrara, the opening through the sahasrara. So to help the Kundalini pass through the center, we'll say, and dissolve the ego and superego, we say the mantra for Shri Sahasrara Dvaravasi. So she who resides at the gate of Sahasrara. So it's only as we pass through this gate at the Agya, which is the narrow pathway, do we enter into the Sahasrara. So with all humility, so Mother, please dissolve my ego and my superego. I surrender at your lotus feet. The mantra for Shri Sahasrara Dvaravasi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Dvaravasi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We move our attention to the Sahasrara. We thank Shri Mataji for our self-realization, for giving us the gift of Sahaja Yoga, for helping us grow in the path of our spirituality and seeking to help us. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for keeping us anchored at your lotus feet. We can wash our feet and take our feet out of the water. There's just a few other things which we might cover another time with the three granthis. Or I think there's a bit more explanation in the video. We'll just watch and do another set of meditation with the granthis in regards to the elements. So as the fire, with the truthful and honest of seeking, with Agni, the fire, when it meets the Brahma Granthi, when the Brahma Granthi meets the Kundalini, the Muladhara Chakra and the Swadhisthana, then the Agni Brahma Granthi is established. When Vishnu Granthi, that knot mixes with the Surya, that's between the Nabhi and the heart chakras, Surya Vishnu Granthi is established. And Vishuddhi and Agya auras meet, then Chandra Rudra Granthi is established. Chandra is the moon. So that's the kind of another session. So let us stay in meditation with our attention on the Sahasrara, which Shri Mataji explaining the same about the granthis. And as we have meditated on that, let us then move our attention to those and meditate again, trying to establish them a little bit further.
There are three granthis, means the knots. The Brahma Granthi, the Vishnu Granthi, and the Rudra granthi. With Agni means fire. When Brahma granthi meets, between the Kundalini, Muladhara, Chakra and the Swadhisthana means Muladhara Chakra, Muladhara and Swadhisthana Chakra. Then Agni Brahma Granthi is established. Vishnu Granthi, when mixes up with the Surya, that is between the Nabhi and the Hridaya Chakra, Surya Vishnu Granthi is established. When Vishuddhi and Agya auras meet, then Chandra Rudra Granthi is established.
Brahma Granthi. The first knot is created by our attention, becoming entangled with matter and materialism. It starts from Muladhara, moves up the left channel and creates the superego. By its action, we lose sight of the spirit. To overcome it, we should put our attention on the spirit and not on worldly matters. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahma Granthi Vibedini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Vishnu Granthi, the second knot, is the one by which we think that we can do something and achieve something in this world. The more we think and strive and live with our ambitions, the more its action moves up the right side and creates the ego. Human beings cannot break the second knot. Only God can do it. So here we must respect ourselves and surrender ourselves to God. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vishnu Granthi Vibedini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Rudra Granthi, the third and last knot, occurs on the central channel due to the artificiality in seeking. We have to be truthful and honest in our seeking, absolutely on the truth. We are seeking the Spirit, to become one with the Spirit, and all our attention should go on the Spirit and should not be frittered away on nonsensical things. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Rudra Granthi Vibedini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Let's put our hands together and humbly thank Shri Mataji for the opportunity of this evening's collective meditation. Thank you everyone for your vibrational presence. And have a beautiful weekend. Let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan.